Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sunless Skies. In the last episode we went through all of the random things in Trader's Wood, and I think this episode we are going to do an expedition into the wood if I have the things I need. I can't remember, it's been a weekend. Let's have a look. Oh, it requires fuel, I remember. Oh, and I can't buy fuel here, can I? Oh, that's annoying. No, only supplies. How far away? Ugh, New Winchester's quite far away. Where am I going to get fuel from? New Winchester does seem like the safest bet. Okay, let's go back to New Winchester. Let's get some fuel. A lot more than I need. Let's hope we don't get accosted by the damn wind again. Part of me kind of wants to go down that way and see what's there, but on the other hand, I'll probably just get lost and we'll end up getting killed. Did I get any bargains while I was there? Cover it. Oh wow, I have like an inventory full of crap. I should probably either bank or sell, I'm not sure. Let's see what prospects we get. Because I forgot that the prospects are at least going to give me an indication as to where things are in this place. Ooh, hello. The Aurora? A wreck. The wreck gleams with frost. Its windows are dark, its engines silent. Perhaps something of value lies within. Let's just mourn the dead. Live some terror. Seems like the safest bet. I just hope we don't run into anything nasty. Because this new reach is definitely a more hostile place than the previous one. Yeah. Down this way. Once I know where, like, ways to go, I'll feel a lot more comfortable, but right now it all feels a bit in the air. The inconvenient arms of the dingy homestead. Oh, well, it's dark, I suppose. Okay. Settlers who live so far beyond the edge of civilization relish the hardships of solitude. They will fiercely defend their small territories, but occasionally welcome company and trade. This homestead is plated in a patchwork of corrugated iron. As you land, the barrel of rifles poke out of the boarded windows and fires, kicking up a spray of grass at your feet. How unfriendly! You will not stand for that. You're damn right. Your rounds ring off the house's iron skin and find the gaps between its makeshift plates. There is an agonized scream, a spray of blood, the sound of a gun's chamber locking. They must be on the verge of surrender, surely. Then you smell burning. Someone's lit the steading ablaze. A door slams. You can see figures running through the smoke. Do I want to try and save what's inside of the house, or do I let's pursue the buggers? Oh dear. You order your crew forward, racing around the smouldering homestead and through the billowing smoke. There, a shadow ahead. A bullet whizzes through the choking smog. You're lucky. Your signaller is not. Blood runs through the smoke. There is more gunfire. There are more bodies. You recover a hefty bag of coinage from the slightest corpse. Damn it! Someone got shot! I've never had that one before. There are a lot of new things in this update that I just haven't seen. That's one of them. Oh, hello. That looks like free supplies, right? Oh, I say free. I hope it's free. Yeah. Kind of expected some horrendous space creature, well, reach creature, to come and destroy me for eating its eels. Am I going the right way? I fear I've taken the wrong turn. I think we'll be okay. I reckon as long as we can keep going right, we'll be okay. Until we bump into like Scribe Spinster or something like that. And then I get really upset really quickly. Hello. Something grave. I need a saying, god damn it. I just know whichever one I replace a saying with, because I've got a butchering station and a mining station right now, I believe. And if I replace one with a saying, I just know I'm going to need the one that I replaced. Hey, New Winchester. I don't think I've actually discovered New Winchester. Just saying. I should probably give it a quick, like, circle. That's a rock. Ow! I pressed the wrong one. Genius. Absolute bloody genius. Oh well, we didn't need that plate anyway. You'd have thought. You'd have thought I'd be much better at flying this ship by now. Here we are. Right, let's just quickly unveil all of this place. Youngsford. I leveled up like ages ago. I don't think I ever did anything about it. Remind me to have a look at that. I've definitely got my sound much higher than normal. This music is very loud. Hello, Takady. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. At least my terror stopped going up. Do you use less food if you have less crew? What if you could get away with just like a two-man crew? I mean, it'd be pretty terrifying, because if you lost one guy, you'd be like, oh god. But I don't know, I reckon it's probably possible. Just quickly go around here and cover this bit as well. It's kind of annoying me that I don't have a New Winchester written on my map. I just discovered something. Ah, the company house. I swear the graphics look crisper. Can't work out what it is. Something looks different in the Reach. Hello, something's hurt. Oh. Excuse me. Takate. Annoying things. At least I've crashed like 3 times in this episode, maintaining my skill. Alright, there we go. There we go, New Winchester. Quickly level up. Yes! We just get, can we get more irons? None of these are main irons focus. So maybe hearts? Or veils, because mirrors, sorry. At this point, I think just anything. Maybe we'll do this one, A Promise of Days. Her Majesty offered the earliest pioneers to enter the heavens a grant of 30 years if they would build houses and necessities for those who would follow. You were one of the first through the doors to the sky and accepted the offer. How did you spend the Queen's hours? In toil. You helped lay the foundations of London. You dug its sewers, laid its streets. 30 short years to forge an empire from nothing. Or I could spend it gallivanting. You took the offered time and fled, leaving your crimes and past behind. While London grew, you explored the wide sky, untroubled by laws or horizons. I think in toil is more useful. For the stat distribution. Maybe not for the role-playing element, though. Let's fix the damn ship. Right. I'm here for fuel, but I need one crew. Can I? Can I just get one? Ugh, god damn it. Gained 4 crew, now I have 15 crew. I have too many crew. Help. What do I do if I have too many? Do we kick them out? Oh, god damn it. I've never had that happen before. What do I do if I have too many crew? Bugger. Right, Victoria Market. Let's just... How much free space do I have? Lots. Hello. Let's sell some stuff. Sell all this bronze wood. That'll cover the costs of any expeditions. There we go. And then bank all of this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna speed up me going back to Trader's Wood, unless anything crazy happens, in which case then I'll cut back in again. But hopefully we'll get there without any problems whatsoever. Ah! Almost dinged it. Anyway, see you there. Okay, we're coming upon Trader's Wood now. I just noticed something weird as I was flying back. As I always do when I'm just actually having time to think about what's going on as opposed to just talking crap. I thought they stopped it so Terra didn't go down when you went to the major ports. Because I swear I got there with like a half a Terra bar. And then I left with no Terra. But maybe I'm misunderstanding what they changed. Oh, almost crashed. Right, I'm hoping that this expedition isn't just one screen and it's actually a proper expedition where it's going to be kind of interesting to read through, but there is only one way to find out. And apparently there is something around Trader's Wood that I need to try and find. I'll probably try and do that after I've gone to the expedition, unless it goes horribly wrong. So, oh, what's the worst that can happen, eh? Can take 2 and 2? We have more than enough. So the major question is, we're risking... We do have too many crew. Yeah, okay. Large expedition it is. A sizable contingent of your crew volunteers to follow you into the woods. Packs are hoisted onto shoulders, rations divided and sensibly stored in little tubs. We're with you, Captain, the stout signaller tells you. Okay. I hope I get at least some of them back. Oh dear, right. Continue. Somerset College has until we're in the air. We've read that bit before. So. Okay, so we can prepare an expedition to the Steward's Font. The Somerset scholars believe that the font will provide clues to the identity of the king in the regent's grave. That's a moderate difficulty. Embark on an expedition for otherworldly artifacts. Whomever kept the wood has left ruins scattered about the forest. We'll need to reach Traitor's Progress 5. To successfully complete an expedition. This expedition of moderate difficulty. Expedition for Bronzewood. I don't think we have Traitor's Progress 5, do we? Well, it's going to be this one because this is the most interesting one. This is the actual story. So the Regent's Grave. So it's only moderate difficulty. The scholars share, individually, what they know. Their transcriptions of the correspondence differ significantly, and they refuse to work together on a single translation. Still, it should be enough to get the general area of the font. You gather your crew and make for the edge of the Whispering Wood. The scholars emerge from their tents to wave you off. How about you come with me? You can be my guide. Oh well. Okay, a short expedition to the Treasure Wood. It begins to pour. The grey sky is angry. Your crew look desperate to make camp, and progress will be slow over sodden ground. Perhaps this is an opportunity to recover some of your strength. Wait. Is leave as in you will just bugger off? It's going to be that one then, isn't it? We're going to rest. At 72%, this should be okay, but recover your strength. What are the odds somebody dies? Oh, thank God. Oh, wow. A navigator discovers a hollow way running through a vast copse of blackwood. You can set a watch at both ends, and light a fire without being seen from elsewhere in the wood. Your crew stay up late, swapping stories of old rulers and their various ends. Your sleep is as dreamless as death. Oh, that's not how I'd like to sleep, but okay. Okay, long shadows move through the silver trees ahead. There is a mournful howl. Someone sounds hungry, a stoker tries to joke. A low growling comes from behind you. The beasts have your scent. Yeah, we're not gonna run. We have guns. Draw the beasts out. You exhort your crew to stand their ground. Grotesque beasts, mockeries of earthly animals emerge from the tree line. Their pelts are ragged and mangled, with exposed inner organs. Their tusks curve cruelly. It is impossible to avoid thoughts of disembowelment. Each stares as if famished. You do not give an inch. You sound the first barrage, then the second, and the third. The trees trap the smoke. Your crew coughs and chokes. But the beast's blood flows freely. The beast's howls are discordants. You stop your ears and bring them down, one by miserable one. That went well. The ground gives way to a bog, grey and fetid as a newly slain corpse. It burps lazily. The marsh reeds susurrate, growing in volume as you approach. There is English amidst the polyphony names. Yours and those of your crew. Though it's talking to us. Let's... You have strength on your side. Yes, I fear... Oh, it's only 85% though, so this could go wrong. Oh, we're good. Safe crossing. A rope, strong arms, and the threat of rain hurry proceedings along. You soon have a makeshift bridge across the bog. You shouldn't have the touch of the foul grey water at all. You shouldn't have to touch the foul grey water at all. Whoops. You and your crew make it across without incident. They seem amazed that nobody died. They almost certainly don't mean it as a slight on your abilities. Thanks, gentlemen. Oh, the tree line parts ahead. Enter the steward's font. Below the thundering white water, a cave is visible, just under the lip of the rock. Okay. A scythe of starlight. You scale down the wet rock face and into the cave. It is several moments before your eyes adjust to the light. The cavern, not natural. The walls are covered with bronzewood and studded with Navarantine gemstones, driven in too deep to remove. Distant starlight from the cave mouth reflects off the stones, filling the cave with radiance. Towards the back of the cave you find a silver seal the size of a crown and a curved crescent blade. Correspondence is scored on the blade's battered metal. It's too large to move, but you record the sigils. Perhaps one of the scholars will be able to translate. You take the seal. Wow. So we found a blade. You're on the fringe of the wood. You gain 10 crew. Oh wow. The shadow of the barrow falls over the camp. A mournful wail carries on the wind. A cluster of scholars have set up camp on the border of the wood. Their funding gone, they struggle to continue their research into whoever is entombed in the regent's grave. I have a feeling I've read this before. Okay, do I need to choose who I want to talk to about this? So my choice is, I either pick the religious man who thinks it's Charlemagne, the crazy lady who has no friends who thinks it's the Sumerian Queen of Heaven, or the paleographer who believes, oh no, he's the Charlemagne. No, he's St. John. I remember. St. John. It even says it right there. I just wasn't reading. Oh, my bloody hell. I mean, she seems the smartest. Let's go with the paleographer. Paleographer's tent is some decent distance from the rest of the camp and almost in the forest. It's smaller and more worn than the tents of the others. Yeah, okay, I think we've done this. Oh, this is a really important decision, isn't it? I'm not sure who to pick. I don't know who the right choice is. This is one of those really strange moments where I could speak to any of them. I mean, the logical thing would be who is the best at reading the correspondence. I'm going to go with the paleographer. That's the guy I originally wanted to go with, so let's go with that. Choose the paleographer to translate the sigils on the scythe from the steward's font. He's very keen to know what, if anything, you found in the wood. Wow. The dismal paleographer grabs your notes eagerly. He is swift to an initial translation. This is a gift, a service. Carolingian kings gave gifts, spoils, riches, offices, for loyalty. He pauses. Eh? What's this? The paleographer labours over your notes for several hours. At last he rises from his desk. I think this was given as an office. Tamer of the King's Boa. But that's no position that I know of. It gave authority over the giggling place. Located somewhere deep. Do you have a map? It would be easier. He scrawls markings onto your map. Okay. Let me guess, that's unlocked another expedition. Which is going to take another 2 and 2, right? I mean, technically I could probably get away with it. Yeah, we got enough time. Let's go again. Large expedition. So we're going to prepare for an expedition to the giggling place. The sigils on the scythe suggest it was connected in some way. You're sure the name, however, is an error of translation. I kind of agree. It doesn't seem like a very mystically named place. Let's go. Once again, the scholars wave you off as you prepare your crew for another venture under the whispering burrows. Burrows? What's that to say, burrows? Of the Traitor's Wood. Never mind. Just keep going. Thunder shakes the trees. Storm's nearing, a signaller says, drawing up her hood. Should we be out in this, Captain? How much? What's the percentage? 100%? Yeah. We'll press onwards. Brandy is passed about in little flasks, until you have to remind people not to get rotten drunk in the middle of a thunderstorm. The going is quieter after that, but swifter. Eventually, the storm passes. Uh-oh. You emerge into a field of purple flowers, bright as new bruises. Captain! The stoker voice is anxious. Can you hear them? Something whispers from beneath the petals. Yeah, stop us in the ears. Everybody cover your ears. You find your booziest stoker and demand she open her knapsack. Inside, as expected, a veritable cellar of wine. Her protests are stifled when she realizes you intend to drink the wine now. Better everyone's drunk than hearing the voices. An hour or so later, you stagger through the field, holding each other upright. If the flowers whisper to you, you do not hear them. What a lovely way to get out of that. Oh, this is, we rest. It begins to pour. The grey sky's angry. Your crew look desperate to make camp. Let's make camp, I suppose. The ground gives way to a bog, grey and fetid, newly slain corpse. We're going to cross the bog. This is the one that gave me a lower chance, right? Let's go. Narrow success. Eek. Uh-oh. A rope, strong arms, and the threat of rain hurry proceedings along. You soon have a makeshift bridge across the bog. You shouldn't have to touch the foul grey water at all. Wow, I've read that twice and I've bugged it up both times. You go first. Such is the captain's prerogative and duty. Halfway across, you hear the marsh whispers grow louder. Are they calling to you? Let's go faster. To crew. Bye guys. Sorry. You drag yourself along the rope as fast as you can. Your crew's breath is loud and ragged as they pull themselves after you. There are a couple of dull splashes. That does, at least, quiet the whispering a little. The rest of you reach the far side unharmed. God damn it. Sorry guys. Ah dear. Enter the giggling place. A shaded dell below a steep and cruel hill. Bright laughter emanates from within the shaded dell before you. We'll be okay. Within the dell, the laughter becomes... Nope. Not even gonna... Google. God damn it. Stupid words. Stupid big words. I think I'm just gonna every time I record this, I think I'm just gonna have a dictionary here. I mean, technically my phone is kind of closed. A-C, I don't even know how to spell this. O-P-H-P-H-O-N-O-U-S. Involving or producing a harsh, discordant mixture of sounds. Cacophonous. Right. Within the dell, the laughter becomes cacophonous. Oh. Your crew must cover their ears as you press forward through the dripping undergrowth. White ferns whisper as they brush against your heads, your hands. Ahead you can hear the lows of beasts. The air is cold as the grave. You inch forward as the laughter crescendos, washing over you. A copse of trees, grey as a rainstorm, lies ahead of you. It blocks the rest of the dell from sight, but it is the only way forward. Oh, this is a weird one. Do I go alone or do I send my crew? I think going alone. Your crew are loyal and protest, but their relief is palpable. You stride through the trees, the distant starlight dappling their grey leaves silver. You are greeted with laughter as bright and insistent as a blade at the throat. It emerges from the dell, which descends to a gap in the trees. A canopy of dripping leaves conceal what lies ahead. Laughter, high and mirthless, can be heard very close by. You must go forward. Into the hollow. Ah! That's not good. At the very bottom of the dell is a brook. The water babbles and chuckles, murmurs and giggles. A bronze seal gleams just under the surface. As you reach to take it, 3 faces are reflected in the water next to yours. You are being watched by a 3-headed fox, the size and colour of a polar bear. It speaks, but with your voice, your vocal patterns stolen in service of its speech. Mourn not the wild trees, nor the slain servant. Open the silent barrows. The fox flees into the wood. Your throat aches. I mean, losing 1 of every stat's a bit crap, but, oh well. Should we talk to the paleographer again? I mean, he seems to be setting us on the right. Ask the paleographer about the Barrows of Silence. The name of the barrows was told to you in the woods. The paleographer paces his tent. Animals that speak. It doesn't fit. What will I say to the Senate? His voice catches. I will not just give up on Charlemagne. He rifles through his papers. Perhaps we will find more useful evidence in these barrows. We did find a reference to quiet graves on an old tablet written in the correspondence. It must be the same place. It was described as the place deeds were made. Aha. He finds his notes and makes a mark on your map. Right. I think I'm going to have to end the episode here, but we have done 2 expeditions into the Traitor's Wood, and things are starting to get interesting. I think it's going to require more supplies. Yes, I'm going to have to go and get more supplies. And fuel. Again. God damn it. But, hopefully we will be able to do some more of this in the next episode. Like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Any comment is greatly appreciated. I know there's been an awful lot of reading, not a whole lot of stuff going on in this episode, but it's interesting, so that's good. But, as always, I'll see you next time.